What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time you're tuning in, please make sure you don't forget to subscribe, and then if you've done that before, thumbs up. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Doctor Strange shield like the ones you've seen in my other videos. Let's get started. This is my clip here which I made, I think, on my place of work, if you don't mind. So this will be quick though. This is the shield. I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can download this shield or element from the shield which you can use for this. There are actually two ways by which you can do this. You can either do this by using the motion track, or you do this by using the position and keyframe. So for this we're going to be using the position and keyframe. If you want to use the motion track, I'll be leaving a link at the description of this video. I already explained how to use that in one of my videos, like about 2 videos, that of the Iron Man shield and how to use the motion track also. So for this we're going to be using the positioning tool. So change it actually to the part where your actor comes into action, like okay, I take it back a little bit, I think here, okay, from here, okay. So now here's the clip. So the first thing we have to do is make this transparent. So if yours is not like this, you have to change this. Come over here, toggle switch mode, and then change this from normal to odd, and here you go, it's now transparent. So press S on your keyboard to scale down the shield. You can also reduce the opacity by pressing T on your keyboard, and then reduce this down so you can see through it to get the position of your hand, and then move this to the part where you want. I think that's too big. Yeah, you can also go back to the scale, visuals, S, and then reduce this a little bit. I think that should be enough. Yeah, the center anyway. So now go back to T, which is opacity, and then increase it back. Okay, so now you see we've got a shield here, like it starts and then pops out. So but that's not the main thing now. So the next thing we have to do is animate the shield to like pop out from his hand to make it look 3D ready, same way as it was in the previous video. So by doing this, turn off the layer at first, the shield layer, take it to the part where your actor actually comes into action. Press P on your keyboard, make sure that should be on the shield layer. Press P for positioning, and then turn back the layer so you can see what you're doing. Press T to reduce the opacity, and then press P again for position, and then click on the position to keyframe the position. So we have to move this out frame by frame, though this takes time, but you have to be patient. So we're going to be doing, you can also use page down for your hand movements, every movement we should make step by step. It's kind of stressful though, but if this way is too stressful for you, like I say, you can use the motion track to do that. I'll be leaving a link in the description for that. So I'm just gonna be fast with this. You might also want to take a zoom in so you can see what actually going on, like to see the movement. So we'll come over here and then click on, I think any percent should be good enough. Press H on your keyboard to visualize. Sorry, you might think this is not clear enough, then come over here to click full so you can see the video in its HD mode. Okay, you can see everything now. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can do the zooming process well. Okay, so now we have to continue with keyframing the position of the shield so it matches with your hand movements. So we have to animate that to come out from his hand, just as the way it comes out from Doctor Strange. So we have to animate the shield to come out from his hand now. So just take it back to the part where he actually moves his hand out. So if it's from here should be good enough, I think here. So we have to click on S, which is scale, and then first toggle switch back and make the layer 3D. We're going to be doing a lot of keyframes here too. So let's bring the layer visible, because another thing we should know, like his hand was somehow bent, so we have to rotate that. Press R on your keyboard to rotate this. You have to rotate this sorry, not that way. Why I just rotate this a little bit, then click on stopwatch. Since we can see what we're doing, we have to reduce the opacity first. Okay, this should be good enough. Now go back to the rotation. Make sure you don't move this anchor to the indicator, since we are doing a keyframe. If not, you might alter your work. So this should be good enough. So take it to the part where his hand is still, and then rotate it back. You can just change this back to 0 0 to make sure it's straight. I think that should be good enough. Now bring back the opacity first. So if I should play that now, we have something like this. Okay, that's it. So the next thing we have to do is up with the scaling process. We have to go over to the part where you start. Okay, from here, see it coming. So go over to the keyboard and press S, then scale it down, 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 down. I think that should be good. So you can zoom this in to see what you're doing. Press H on your keyboard to hover on the screen, hand tool. You can press V2 to go back to selection mode. Then move this towards your hand, from where your hand is coming from. It should be good. You can also scale and bring its quality up. You can also still have to scale this down a little bit. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now press click on the stopwatch on the scale, then move frame by frame as your hand moves. Make sure you follow the movement of your hand. So once you get to the part where your hand comes straight to the screen, like forward to the screen, you have to increase the scale of the shield. So increase that to the normal size, which it was. I think this should be good enough. So now if I should play this now, you got something like this. Okay, see it real fast. So you can see that's how the shit pops out. So the next thing we have to do is trim this part. We have to do the same thing to the opacity, because the shield was actually showing before anything was happening. So to trim this part out of the clip, press Alt on your keyboard and then open bracket to trim this part out. Then now press T on your keyboard. We have to work on the opacity now. Zoom in. We need to make sure these parts are out when the movements and action we're not beginning from here. So first reduce the opacity to 0, then click the stopwatch, then take the indicator or pointer to the part where the shield is about to come out from the screen. I think here should be good enough, and then increase the opacity back to 100. So that eventually brings this up. You can see it was very fast because the keyframe proposal. So okay, the next thing we have to do now is activate motion blur so it looks cool. So come over here and then select the motion blur box like this, and then select this to activate, to enable the motion blur. So if I should play this back now, looks cool. Okay, so one last thing to add up to this is the spark from screen like that flashlight. Anyway, we also have to do this to the end of the clip, so where your hand gets back and like drop your shield. So let's turn off the shield layer first and then go over to the end. Okay, I think it should be somewhere around here where the actors stop like moving everything. So first thing we have to do is go press S on your keyboard again. Click here. This time we're not clicking here, if not you disable the stopwatch animation. So come over here and then add another keyframe from here, then move over to the end, almost to the part where to the part where your actor's hand like goes off, and then turn on your shield layer back on so you can see what is going on, and then reduce this down, scale it down as low as you can, and then take it back again to the stopwatch here, the one you just created, and this time press T on the keyboard, which is the opacity. Click the same part again, and then take it to the part where the shield completely goes off the screen, and then reduce the opacity to 0. You can also zoom in to see if it's actually in line with the hand movement. Let me also take this down a little bit so it matches with the hand. Position is already keyframe, so any movement which I make is being calculated. So here to this. So if I should play this now, this is what comes out. So now we still have one last thing to add to this clip, okay, which is the spark that comes towards the camera. It's actually called towards camera. Everything is dropped in the description of this video. It's kind of short. This is actually just like a short spark that comes to the screen, like a fire that pops out when he brings out the shield. So we have to take this over to the part where the shield is actually coming out. So if you take this off, I think you should zoom in to the zoom. Actually starts from here. Okay, here should be good enough. And then we'll be back. Alt and close bracket. Take this to the part where the whole action started from. Now we have to make the spark layer transparent. Changes to add, and everything has to be in line with the shield. So you can see the spark is somewhere around here, which is not actually the main position. So we have to take it to that position. Just hold it and then drag to that position. If yours is like this, then we have to also keyframe the position of the whole thing so it matches with the scene. But if you should play this now, this is what actually happens. For some reason you can notice it does not come out from this box. Like here, it does not come out from the box. Like it doesn't look that real. Okay, so once you've added the spark to the screen, you can see it that comes out, but it's not up to this part here. So there's another way by which you can solve this problem, because from here you can see the layer is not up to the screen because I had to move it to fit with this shield. So all we have to do now is by duplicating the spark layer. So first, once you get to the part here, press Ctrl D, then Alt, make the on the top layer of the spark, press Alt and then close open bracket, and then drag the top layer down a little bit. This should do. So if you should play this now, you can see it like it pops out from the screen, but there are something that does not blend in that much, so we have to reduce the opacity of the top layer a little bit. stir this down a little bit. This should be good enough. As you can see it now, and here it is, so that you can see everything work. And that's how to make the shield work. You can also add a spark from the beginning to the end, same way I just added it. And also, if you want to make the shield look increase the color of the shield, in other ways by which you can do that by making the clip a little bit dark. So if I want to make the shield brightness increase, or the video, so all I have to do to make the shield like because from here it looks like the background is too bright, go over to effects and preset, over to curves, type curves on the keyboard. You can just double click on that or drag that to the layer, the video layer. Once that pop out, you need to drag this down to make the clip a little bit dark. Okay, now that's good. And then now for the shield layer, same place where you got the curves from, type out glow. Go down a little bit and then select this glow, double click on it. You notice the shield brightness increased a little bit. You can also play with this from here to increase the brightness a lot, or any one of this, but I just don't want to touch any of this. Okay, so now if you should play this now, everything is looking cool. You can also do that to the spark. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's really helpful, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be leaving a link in the description to download the file I used for this video. Once again, thanks for watching, and peace out.